Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Eagles broadcast on a great Friday night here in Conway Springs, America. Your 2-2 Ellenwood Eagles, this is their second game of District 8 or District 7 play, and they will take on the 1-3 Conway Springs Cardinals. It is homecoming night tonight, and we will start by telling you that we are up in a booth on the visiting side, and there may be a moment or two where we can't get the whole field in just because of the confines of our structure that we're in. But right now, both teams are out on midfield waiting for the coin toss. The Eagles are coached by Brett Stent in his first year and assisted by Andrew Gower, Don Long, and Rylan Wirtz. And the Cardinals are coached by a guy named Matt Beeler, assisted by Brent Martins, Greg Hollinger, Ryan King, and Tristan Carson. So as the officials talk over with the captains of both teams, we will find out what happens here. With the coin toss, that is. It is a beautiful evening here. The sun's right in our eyes. Looks like the coin has been tossed. And the Ellenwood Eagles have won the toss and have deferred to the second half, whereas the Conway Spring Cardinals will receive. So here we go. This is district game number 2. Eagles lost a heartbreaker last week. Well-played defensive game. Points for tiebreaker purposes in district. So the Eagles find themselves not only down in the loss column, but they're also down in the points column. This game is I'm not going to say a must-win, but it'd be huge if the Eagles can pull off this win against the Cardinals here at Conway. As the last few seconds tick off, the south goal, we have a south wind, very, very small south wind. Good crowd over on the Conway side. Good crowd here. Traveled down to Conway from Ellenwood. Number 85, Emil Bowe, the Norwegian exchange student, will do the kicking duties for the Eagles as he sets the ball on the 40-yard line. Deep for the Cardinals is number 12, Taylor Wykes, and number 23 looks like Jose Robles. So we're about to get underway with game number 2 of District 7. And the Eagles will put their defense on the field first after this kick. And there is Emil Bowe's kick. Number 7 took it. That is Isaac Winter. And Isaac Winter is tripped up by number 24, Matthew Cook. Both of them kind of tripped over their own, another Cardinal, but Matthew Cook did get his hand on him, so 5-yard line. And let's see who's going to be under center. It looks like under center is number 5. That is Braden Kuntz. And Braden Kuntz, from the very start of the game, is going to take the ball 65 yards for a touchdown. And just like that, it's 65-yard run right up the middle for the Eagles. 6-0 is the Conway Springs Cardinals. And it is the old swinging gate here. Number 7 will take the snap. Nope. Now the line gets right back over. And now number 6, Eli Binge, will do the extra point kicking. Here's the snap, the hold, and the kick, and it is good. So early on here in this district game, game number 2, the Eagles find themselves in a hole, 7-0. We will return. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and the Cardinals, Conway Spring Cardinals, came out and just punched the Eagles right in the mouth, right? First 16 seconds, it's 7-0. Let's see what the Eagles can do. We got number 10 deep for the Eagles. That's Logan Panning. Number 24, Matthew Cook, set for the return. Doing the kicking, it looks like number 34. That would be, well, I don't see his name on here. But the ball has been kicked off, and looks like Matthew Cook will retrieve it. He's going up, and Matthew Cook brings it all the way up to the 32-yard line, and there's a flag thrown in right at the feet of where he was tackled. So let's see what that is. I'm going to say from up here it looked like number 70 for the Eagles. Had a block in the back. And it is against the Eagles. So that'll drop them back another 10 yards. So the Eagles will start it on the 21-yard line. And here come the Eagles with their familiar wishbone set with Drew Hines under center. And another penalty. And it looks like it's offsides against the Cardinals, so 10 yards of that will be gained back. It is offsides or encroachment on the defense. So now, instead of 1st and 10, the Eagles will come out and have 1st and 5. Both teams now with penalties against them. And at some point, we're going to have to get this game going. Both teams look like they're making a lot of mistakes early on. Here it is, wishbone set, Hines under center. Hand off to Logan Panning, who's dropped for a loss, a 1-yard loss. And it looked like a ball come loose. And the Cardinals have jumped on it. The officials are signaling Conway Spring ball. I did not see it come loose, but apparently it did. And the Conway Springs Cardinals will take over on the Eagle 23-yard line. And it looks like there's great field position now for the Conway Springs Cardinals. Number 5 had a 65-yard run in the series before. First play of the game, Braden Coons. Here he has it. It's a sweep to the right. Coons again with it. And he's brought down by number 33, Brian Jaskey. Gain of 10 on the play. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals on the 12-yard line. Cardinals come out in there. That's Nathan Bernstein. Brought down by number 8, Cale Batchman. Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd down, 8. Nathan Bernstein is number 34. He does not have a number here on the roster, but he also did the kicking duties for them. So in the backfield in the slot formation, tight slot, and another penalty, and it's a false start against the Cardinals, so that'll back them up to 2nd down and plus 13. So instead of 2nd and 8, they now face a 2nd and 13. The ball is going to be placed right about the 16-yard line. 10:33 remains in this first quarter of play. 7-0 Conway Springs. Kuntz with the ball. Follows his blockers to the right side, cuts it back inside. Finally brought down by a whole host of Eagles, but not until he gains 7 on the play. So now 3rd down 6. 3rd down 6 for the Cardinals. Cardinals break the huddle. They finally send somebody out wide. They got a lone receiver out on the left. Kuntz under center. Oh, it was not to him. It was through the guy's legs to Kuntz. He gets a gain of 5 down to the 2-yard line, where it'll be 1st and goal for the Cardinals. Goal for the Cardinals. 9:38 in this first quarter. They've already hit the Eagles with a 65-yard run and touchdown, so it's 7-0 already. As the Cardinals break the huddle, the reverse to number 7. That is Isaac Winter, and he goes right on in untouched to the right side. And the Cardinals move over to a traditional set. Number 7, Kuntz doing the holding. Number 6, Eli Binge will do the extra point. Here is the snap, the hold, and the kick, and it is good. With that, your score with 9:18 remaining in the first quarter, 14 for the Conway Springs Cardinals, 0 for the Eagles on homecoming night. We will return. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Deep for the Eagles, number 10, Logan Panning, number 24, Matthew Cook. Nathan Bernstein, number 34, will do the kicking duties for the Cardinals. 9:18 remain in the first quarter, 14-0. The Conway Springs Cardinals have struck twice. And we now need the Eagles to get rolling. Eagles are 2-2 coming into this game. Here's the kickoff, and it is going to Matthew Cook, who brings it up on the right side. Now goes to the center, comes back over to the right side, and he's brought down from behind by number 14, Zane Zogelman. A return out to the 30-yard line. And the Eagles will have 1st and 10. Starting on their own 30-yard line. The Eagles come out in a wishbone formation. Binky, the set receiver. Here's a toss pitch to Logan Panning, who's run out of bounds at the 32-yard line, a gain of 2. They're now going to spot him at the 33. So we'll call it 2nd down 7. So finally some positive yards. 2nd down 7 for the Eagles. Hossman splits out wide to the left. Drew Hines under center in the wishbone formation. And there's a handoff to Rylan Wirtz, number 22, who bowls his way ahead for a couple. He gets up to the 36-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down and 5. 3rd down 5 for the Eagles. Already down 14-0. The Eagles are looking to sustain a drive here and put some points on the board. The Eagles need to get some kind of momentum going. Here is Hines under center. Hands it right up the middle to number 33, Brian Jaskey, who is stopped at the line of scrimmage and shoved backwards. 4th down 4. And now the coach has a decision to make. In comes number 5, I believe is the long snapper, Alec Brock. Off goes Big John Mason. 8:04 remains in the first quarter. The Eagles are in punt formation. No one deep for the Cardinals. Now number 12 scampers back. That is Taylor Wykes. And here is a snap. Jaskey with the punt. Number 23 is first one down there and can't get it. There's a huge hit on Binky, and lots of penalty flags are flying. And returned by Wykes. He is brought down at the 42-yard line, but Binky was hit, had a good hard hit that drew 2 flags. And it's going to be a legal block in the back on the Cardinals, so that's going to put them deeper in their own territory. And let's see how they sort this one out. Flags are at the 32-yard line. And this looks like it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. It looks like 15-yard penalty is going to be a personal foul. Here's number 5, Kuntz on the carry. Breaking 3 tackles of the Eagles and finally brought out of bounds by number 23. 33, Brian Jaskey. But not before a 10-yard gain. First and 10 for the Cardinals again. And this time it's at the 27-yard line. So here we go. Snap was taken right up from the up back. Nathan Barnstrom with the carry. Very minimal gain. We'll give him a yard, so brings up second down 9. Cardinals are snapping it between legs of the quarterback, and if they're not under center, they're doing direct snaps to the running back. And here it is to Kuntz, who takes off to the right with 3 lead blockers. He gets outside, and there goes Kuntz. Kuntz is brought down near midfield by a whole host of Eagles, and they're going to mark him out of bounds or down at the 48-yard line of the Cardinals. First and 10 for the Cardinals on their own 48. Cardinals break the huddle. And it is off to Robles, and Robles breaks it outside, and Robles is finally brought down by Devin Johnson, number 51, but not until he gained 17 yards on it. Another first down for the Cardinals, and the ball is now on the 34-yard line of the Eagles. 14-0, 6:25 remains in the first quarter. And the Cardinals are having their way right now, getting down the field, picking up huge chunks of yardage. And here is number 12, right up the middle, Wykes. He's brought down from behind, number 75, Big John Mason. Big John Mason. Cooper Hossman assisted on that. Cardinals break the huddle. Number 12, Wykes behind the center. Snap is to Kuntz. Kuntz right up the middle. Finally, we get a hand on him, but not until he gets the yard or the line to gain. Gain of about 10. So it's another first down for the Cardinals, this time on the 18-yard line. First and 10 for the Cardinals. or the snap was right up to the number 24, Cade Howell, the up back. Gain of 4 on the play brings up 2nd down 6. As the Cardinals break the huddle, the Eagles are looking for something to stop them. Their run offense has just put the yards up on the Eagles. Here's Coons off to the left side. Finally brought down by a whole host of Eagles. Looks like number 10, Logan Panning, number 5, Alec Brock, in on that stop. Brings up 3rd down 4. This is a big 3rd down for the Eagles. They haven't been able to stop the Cardinals yet tonight. 3rd down 4. 4:05 remains in the first quarter of play, down 14-0 already. Cardinals have been just driving like mad. And here is Kuntz. And Kuntz gets through, and he's being drugged behind by Hausman. And Kuntz just drags him right into the end zone for a touchdown. So the Cardinals, Kuntz with a 12-yard gain for a touchdown, is now 20-0 with 3:49 remaining in the first quarter. And here's the swinging gate. It's an option throw, and it was intended for number 23, Robles. Number 7, Isaac Winter, was a quarterback on that one. That 2-point conversion falls short. Good defense there by the Eagles. With the failed conversion, your score 20 for the Eagles, 20 for the Cardinals, 0 for the Eagles. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. The Eagles are set to return their 3rd kickoff. And deep for the Eagles, number 10, Logan Panning, number 24, Matthew Cook. 3:49 in the first quarter. Cardinals, number 34, Nathan Bankston, will be doing the kicking. And I will assume he's going to kick this one deep with a 20-point lead. No sense in trying anything goofy right now. Matt Beeler is the head coach, is also the AD of the Cardinals. And this one goes over to number 10, Logan Panning, who is tripped up at the 25-yard line. Eagles will have the 1st and 10 on their own 25-yard line. Well, now they gave it to us at the 26. We'll take that yard. So Drew Hines will be leading the attack from the Eagles right here. Under center is Hines in the wishbone formation. Drops back to pass, throws it out to number 23, and it's caught. That is Parker Scheck for a gain. That is a gain of about 7. 2nd down 3. 2nd down 3. That's a nice ball by Hines to Scheck. 2nd down 3 for the Eagles. Let's hope that jump starts our offense a little bit. Under center is Hines. And the ball is handed off to Brian Jaskey. Bowls his way ahead for a 5. It is now 1st and 10 for the Eagles, and that is at the 39-yard line. Number 79, Colton Woken, yes, on that tackle for the Cardinals. Ball is handed off to number 10, Logan Panning. Gets ahead for a couple. 2nd down, 8 for the Eagles. 2:25 remains in the first quarter of play. Down 20-0. The Eagles have a nice drive going right here. 2nd down, 8. As the Eagles break the huddle. Hands off to Brian Jaskey, who is stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down, 8. Third down, 8. Just a minute 40 remains in this first quarter of play. Hines rolls out, throws it up, has a man, and it's Parker Scheck. Parker Scheck with it, and Parker Scheck is brought down by number 12, Taylor Wykes, and that was the biggest play of the Eagles for the night. This is the deepest penetration they have on the Cardinals. They are now on the Cardinal 28-yard line, 1st and 10, and beautiful play by Hines out to Parker Scheck. So Hines under center, gives it to Brian Jaskey. Nope, he rolls out. It's pitched over to Logan Panning, who gets ahead for a couple, maybe one. Nope, they're going to give him 2 on that, so it'll bring up 2nd down, 8. So Panning on that pitch. It's 2nd down, 8. This will be more than likely the last play of the first half, a quarter, with only 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. The Eagles find themselves down 20-0. Here it is, and it's handed off to Logan Panning, who has stood up right at the line of scrimmage. They gave him 1, so we'll call it 3rd down, 6. And the seconds will tick off, and the Eagles will choose to go to the sideline and regroup and get to the second quarter. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for second quarter action of the second game of District 7 football playoffs. Your Ellenwood Eagles, who are 2-2, find themselves in a hole 20-0. to the 1-3 Conway Springs Cardinals. But the Eagles have put together in the last 3 or 4 minutes of the first quarter a great drive that started all the way back at their 18-yard line. And now they're sitting on the Cardinal 26-yard line. It is 3rd down 6 for the Eagles. Here is Hines. He drops back, and Hines is going to get sacked by number 12. That is Tyler Wykes. And that is a loss of about 12 yards. So it brings up 4th down and 17. And this is going to be an interesting call. The Eagles, I would imagine, are going to punt to try to pin the Cardinals deep. But they got to be careful. It's a short field. And it looks like the Eagles are going to go for it. Let's see what Coach Stent has in his bag of tricks for this play. And Hines is falling back. And Hines is in trouble, and he goes down for another sack. And it is now, the Cardinals will now take over on their own 45-yard line. Hines was rolling out to the left for a pass, and the Cardinals sacked him. So here we are, 1st and 10 from their own 45. The Conway Springs Cardinals already up 20-0 with 2 back-to-back sacks on Drew Hines and the Eagles. And now they have 1st and 10 on the 45, their own 45. Number 23, Robles, with the ball off to the left, and he gets ahead for about 8. Maybe 7. So it'll be 2nd down 3 for the Cardinals in Eagle territory, this time on the Eagle 48-yard line. So now now the Eagles need a good defensive stop. And here, the ball's on the ground. And Cardinals, number 5, picks it back up, and he is dropped. And that's going to be a loss of 5. Braden Coons picks up that fumble from Robles. The Eagles had a golden opportunity there. Just couldn't fall on it. 3rd down 6 for the Cardinals, and the Eagles need a big stand right here to get that ball back. The ball has went from the 45-yard line of the Cardinals to the 48 of the Eagles, and now back to the 49 of the Cardinals. Cardinals have it right now. The snap goes to 5, Coons, off to the right side, and Coons gets enough for a 1st down, gain of 8 on that. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the Eagle 42-yard line. Braden Coons, a 195-pound junior, already with a 65-yard touchdown, scampered for a 1st down on that. And now 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. The Eagles need to bow their necks and stop them right here. Handoff to number 24. He drops the ball. Number 24. That is Cade Howell, drops the handoff from Coons, nearly scooped up by an Eagle. Loss of 2 on the play, 2nd down 12. So 2 back-to-back fumbles for the Cardinals. The Eagles had every opportunity for 2 good plays right there, but unfortunately they could not get on the ball. The Cardinals recover their own fumble. 8:45 remains in the half. Coons behind the center. Robles in motion. Coons keeps it. Coons is wrapped up by Big John Mason. A gain of 3 on the play. But Big John Mason wrapped up the junior quarterback. Now brings up a long 3rd down and 8. We'll call it 3rd and 8. Could be a 3rd and 7. But we'll call it 3rd and 8, and the Eagles now need another big defensive play to get that ball back. I'd imagine that the Cardinals are going to kick or punt if they get into 4th down here. And here's Coons. Coons off to the right, tackled in the open field by number 11, Hausman, but not until he gains 9 on the play for a 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. That is on the 29-yard line of the Eagles. So when the Eagles have the Cardinals in 3rd down, Coons always comes up with a big play for the Cardinals. That's 2 in a row. That's like 2 daggers. So we start all over. 1st and 10. Here is Robles. Robles off to the right. Robles spins after being hit. Back to the inside. A gain of 4 on the play. Maybe 5. Oh, they're going to give him 6 on that. So 2nd down and 4 for the homecoming king. Looked like number 50, Campbell Coleman, on that stop. And now we have an official checking out Brian Jaskey. Good to stay in. The official said he's okay. Here is Wilkes, and he throws it out in the flat. Or excuse me, Howell. It's direct snap to him. He was headed to the left, and it was intended for number 12, Wykes. And he had him wide open in the flat, but just overthrew him. So 3rd down 4 for the Cardinals. Robles comes in with the play. Clock is stopped for an incomplete pass. 6:45 remains in the half. 20-0 is your score. The Eagles are on the short end of that right now. Here is Coons behind, and he gets the snap, and he takes it inside on the right side, and he is brought down. Looks like number 22, Rylan Wirtz, number 33, Brian Jaskey. But he did gain enough for a 1st down, so now 1st and 10. Ball is now on the 18-yard line of the Eagles. And now the Cardinals will break the huddle. Coons, the junior, behind the center, in motion. He gives it off to number 7. And now we got a flag, number 7. That's Isaac Winter. And Isaac Winter steps out right about a foot from the goal line, but we have a flag back here. And illegal procedure, or excuse me, illegal shift on the offense. So that'll back him up 5, and it'll erase a great run by Isaac Winters. And now it'll bring up 1st and 15 for the Cardinals. So the Eagles catch a break right there. Otherwise, it had been 1st and goal from the 1-foot line. So the illegal shift is paying off for the Eagles right now. 1st and 15. 6:10 remains in the half. Coons behind center, but the direct snap did not go to him. And here's Robles with the ball with a spin to the right, spin move. Ball comes loose. The Eagles say they have it, but the official is signaling him down. Looks like a gain of 2 on the play. 2nd down 13. Rylan Wirtz on the stop for that. Number 12, Zach Wykes was in the backfield. So here we got Kuntz in the backfield. He's the one backer or one set back here in motion. Wykes hands it off to Winters. Winters right up the left side. Brought down. Number 10 brings him down. That is Number 10 and number 50 on the stop, Campbell Coleman and Panning on the stop. 3rd down, 8. Ball is on the 16-yard line for the Cardinals. Here's that 3rd down again. We just need to hold them. We need to hold them. And here is the snap, and here is Kuntz. He's stretched out, and he looks like he is going to bowl his way ahead, and he gets tackled about the 1-yard line, so he gets the 1st down. And the officials are marking him right at the 1-yard line. Logan Panning brings him down along with Hausman. 1st and goal for the Cardinals. 4:32 remains in the half. And the Cardinals are breaking the huddle. And the direct snap is to number 34, 34, Nathan Bergston. And he goes right in for the touchdown. It's now 26-0. 4 minutes and 11 seconds remain in the half. And we'll probably see the familiar swinging gait from the Cardinals. Cardinals have ran a play out of it and then have shifted over. Nope. As soon as I say it, they don't do it. They're lining up for the 2-point conversion right here. Number 24. Number 24, that is Cade Howell, and it is a successful 2-point conversion. So Cade Howell gets 2 more for the Cardinals. And after 4 touchdowns already this half, it's 28-0 for the Cardinals. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. 4:11 to go. Nathan Bergston going to do the kicking on this homecoming night for the Cardinals. Deep for the Eagles, number 24, Matthew Cook. Number 10, Logan Panning. Ladies and gentlemen, if one of these guys runs it back on this kickoff, we'll have a drawing at the school for a $50 meat bundle or gift card from Ellenwood Packing Plant and a $50 gift card from Ellenwood Family Foods. If this one is ran back, if you haven't got your name in the drawing, get into it. Call the high school for details. Here is Logan Panning. Logan Panning brings it off to the left side here, and he is brought down at the 27-yard line by number 16. That is Eli Howard for the Cardinals. 1st and 10 for the Eagles now at the 26-yard line. They marked him now at the 27. The familiar wishbone look, double tight for the Eagles. And it is handed off to Rylan Wirtz. Rylan Wirtz gain of about 3, sits right outside the 30-yard line. So second down 7, call it 8. So now the Eagles, Drew Hines under center, working a long field with 3:25 to go. And then he rolls out to the right. He has Wirtz open. Wirtz cannot hang on to it. In defense was number 7. Isaac Winter falls incomplete. It's now third down 8 for the Eagles. All right. 28-0. 3:19 remains in the first half of this District 2 or District 7 game, number 2 of the district. Hines under center, falls back. Hines under pressure, and Hines is going to be sacked, but wait a minute, folks. We got a flag on the play. If this is not against the Eagles, we will have some positive yardage on that. They called a chop block on the offense, so that's against the Eagles. They have declined it. The Conway Springs Cardinals have declined it, so with it, they'll take the sack instead. So it's now fourth down 15, and the Eagles are in punt formation with Brian Jaskey. And the Cardinals have number 24 back, that is Cade Howell, and number 12, Taylor Wykes. And here is Jaskey's punt, and it's a good one, folks. It's driving Wykes back. He catches it at the 39-yard line. He has it surrounded by Eagles, and a whole bunch of them get him. Number 10, Panning. Number 70, Cooper Gunn. And number 50, Campbell Coleman on the stop. 2:52 remains in the half. The Eagles defense has got to make a stand here. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at their own 44-yard line, 43-yard line. The Eagles need to make a stand here. This league that we are playing in has a 35-point rule. At halftime, if there's any time in the second half they're up by 35, the clock will run. Panning missed that sack. Pass intended for Robles. Falls incomplete. 2:45 remains in the half. 28-0. The Eagles have got to make a stand here, folks. 44-yard line. 2nd down 10. Okay, folks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Braden Coons, the ball carrier. Devin Johnson on the stop. Logan Panning also on the stop. 20-yard gain on the play. It's 1st down and 10 for the Cardinals on the Eagle 39-yard line. Here are the Cardinals. Here's Coons, and that's going to be coming back, folks. There's a hanky on the field. And we're going to have procedure against the Cardinals, so we're going to probably back them up to have it make it 1st and 15. 2:20 remains in this first quarter or first half. Now, the Cardinals with the ball. 1st and 15. There should be another movement, and it is. They caught Robles leaning forward, and he kind of jumped the gun, and they did catch him. Another good break for the Eagles. Pushes them back another 5, so now it's 1st and 20. at the Eagle 49-yard line. 1st and 20. Great opportunity right here for the Eagles, ladies and gentlemen. We just now have to capitalize on it. We have to have some stops. There's Kuntz. Robles with the carry. Robles brought down by number 3, Evan Ringwald. Number 23, Parker Scheck. But hold on, folks. We got another flag on the play. Let's see what it is. False start on the Cardinals. And I'm sure we'll take the penalty and push him back. Should be a dead ball foul, folks. So another 5. So here we are. This drive started on the Eagles, or on the Cardinal 44-yard line. Got all the way into Eagle territory, and now it's back to the 46-yard line of the Cardinals. 1st and 25 for them, and the Eagles need to make a stand right here. Here is the snap. Here's Coons. Coons around to the right side. He has some blockers out in front of him. Brought down by number 33. Coons brought down by number 33. Brian Jaskey. Gain of almost 15 on that. Gain of 13, so 2nd down, 13. 2:06 remains. Hey. Looky at that. Evan Ringwald drops Robles, the homecoming king, for a loss. Loss of 3 on that. 3rd down, 16 for the Eagles. And now it's a crucial down. Once again, folks, I'm going to say it. The Eagles need to make a stand right here. Minute 40 in this half. We cannot get to that 35-point rule. So it's very crucial. Every stand from here on out is crucial. Coons drops back, takes a long pass, and it is incomplete, intended for number 7, Isaac Winter. Number 11, Hossman on the coverage. Good coverage, no flag there. Coons was under pressure by number 24, Matt Cook. It is 4th down, 15. And I don't know. They're going to go for it, folks. 28-0. Minute 17 remains. Oh, it's a quick kick. It's a quick kick. And that one's going to roll into the goal. Or roll past the goal line. So it is a touchback. It is a quick kick. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, folks, we're back. 28-0 is your score with the Cardinals. 28-0, not the good guys. Here are the Eagles on their own 19-yard line, 20-yard line. I'm sorry. There's a pass, and it's out to Coy Binky, who makes the catch for 9 yards. 2nd down, 1. Timeout, Eagles. And they're having a little trouble with the clock. Well, we're going to find out what the Eagles can do. They've had some success tonight on passing, far more passing yards than rushing yards, so that may be something we need to look at. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a shout out to our cheer squad. Right down there, we have Hitomi Nuno, Makaya Trejo, Lydia Porter, Julia Schlesinger, Ava Till, then Julia Schlesinger. And then we have Kaylee Rowan, Rianne Dauber, Shelby Steffen, and Brooklyn Morgan. That is your Eagle cheer squad. Them ladies have come the 2-hour drive to cheer on these Eagles. And the Eagles have second and 1 minute to go in this half. Drew Hines under center. Drew Hines drops back, and Drew Hines is going to be sacked. He's going to be dropped by number 12. That is Taylor Wykes. Third down now and 7 or 6. Third down and 6 for the Eagles. 34 seconds remain in this half. Drew Hines under center. Drew Hines falls back. He rolls to his right, throws it up, intended for Coy Binky, and it is caught. And the clock stops at 23 seconds for a first down. A gain of almost 25 on that. And the Eagles call a timeout. So the pass play has worked for the Eagles. Timeout. We'll be right back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. The Eagles have a couple nice pass plays on this drive. Drew Hines under center. Falls back out to the flats to Rylan Wirtz, and he drops the ball, and he had Green in front of him, ladies and gentlemen. Rylan Wirtz drops that ball from Drew Hines. He had Green out in front of him. 18 seconds remain. Second down, 10. All right, folks, we got 18 seconds until halftime. Let's see what we can dial up right here. Eagles, Hines under center. Hines falls back, throws it up. It looks like it's intended for Binky, and it is intercepted by number 16, Eli Howard. Eli Howard still on his feet, and he drops the ball. He drops the ball. Number 5 gets it. He brings it, is brought down by number 10, Panning. Number 5, Braden Kuntz on that recover. There's been 3 fumbles, and the Eagles have had 3 great opportunities, but cannot get on the loose pigs. Oh. Well, folks, that's the 3rd fumble, and they got all 3 of them. Sometimes the pigskin just doesn't bounce your way. 1 second remains in this half. Let's see what happens here. Great opportunity missed right there by the Eagles. Cardinals line up in their familiar game, and it falls back. And it is a long pass. And it is caught by number 12, Taylor Wykes. That ball was thrown by Cade Howell, and that'll end your half. Nathan Ringwald with the stop. That will end the half. Your score, 28 for the Cardinals, 0 for the Eagles. We'll return in 16 minutes, or let's call it 17 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for second half action. Game 2 of this District 7 game. 28-0 is Conway Springs. The Eagles will receive the second half kickoff. Once again, if this kickoff is returned for a touchdown, some lucky fan will be eligible for a $50 gift card from Ellenwood Packing Plant or a $50 gift card from Ellenwood Family Foods. If you want to be part of that, call the high school for details. It has been brought to my attention that I called Nathan Ringwald in the first half. I want to apologize to Evan. It should be Evan Ringwald, not his brother Nathan. And there's a pooch kick. And Campbell Coleman steps on it or catches it, goes down. And the Eagles will take over on their own 38-yard line. Drew Hines leads the offense out. And Drew Hines is under center. Hands the ball off, looks like to number 8. Looks like number 8 is, hands it off to number 10, Logan Panning. Ryland Wirtz is out of the starting lineup this second half. He's on the sideline with his helmet off. I hope he's all right. So the Eagles will face second down 10. Under center. Uh-oh, we got flags everywhere and guys jumping off sides. Well, holy catfish. Let's see what's going on. That's against the Eagles. Doggone it. 5-yard mark off. Second down 15 for the Eagles. Down 28-0 in this third quarter. The Eagles need a score. As I said the first half, this game is played in this league. The game is played at 35 points. The clock will run in the second half. So the Eagles need to score or prevent a score. Brian Jaskey with the carry. Short gain on it. Third down 15. Ball sits right on the 35-yard line. The Eagles need to get out to the 49-yard line, so third down 14 for the Eagles. Let's see what Coach Stent dials up now. Here is Hines under center. He drops, pulls out to his right, and he's going to be sacked by 4 Cardinals on top of Drew Hines. That is drop for a big loss. So it'll be fourth down 19. In punt formation is Brian Jaskey. Cardinals will have number 12, Taylor Wykes, and number 24, Howell, back for that. And it is a high punt that hits at midfield and bounces back. And the Eagles will down it at their own 45. So the Cardinals will take over on the Eagle 45-yard line.
First and 10 for the Cardinals. Ball spotted on the 45-yard line.
Once again, folks, Ryland Wirtz, the junior, is out. It looks like he has his pads almost off. I'm wondering if he got a concussion. Number 34, Nathan Bernston on the carry. Gain of 7 on the play, or 6 on the play. Gives him second down 3. Well, big 3, short 4. 9:30 remains in this third quarter. 28-0 the Cardinals. The Eagles are trying desperately to hold them. Tight formation for the Cardinals. Here's the snap to the quarterback. And he is stood up, and then he gets around him, brought down by number 75 and number 51, Devin Johnson. 75 is Big John Mason. Number 11, Hossman, also in on that pile. So Coons picks up the first down right at the 30-yard line of the Eagles, 31-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. And let's see what the Cardinals come out with this. And he is stood up right there at a short gain. Looked like John Mason stood him up at the line, stopped him for a gain of 3, so 2nd down 7. The Eagles need to hold right here, ladies and gentlemen. Tight formation again for the Cardinals. Here's a snap, and it is to Bernstein, the up back, and he busts right through, and hanging on for dear life is Hossman, and Hossman gets him down, but not after a gain of about 11 yards, giving the Cardinals a 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line of the Eagles. So here we go, 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line of the Eagles. And Coons is pushing ahead. And there's a whole pack, a scrum of people. And it looks like almost 10 yards on that gain. It's going to be 2nd down short, right outside the 5-yard line. And now the Cardinals break the huddle. The Eagles must stop them right here. The Eagles need a stop. And number 24, the ball's loose on the ground. And the Eagles have jumped on it. Let's see who gets it. Looked like number 6, Coy Binky, with that fumble recovery. So the Eagles, you ask them for a stop, and they do stop. 6:59 in the 3rd quarter. And ladies and gentlemen, he fumbled it into the end zone, recovered in the end zone, so the ball will come out to the 20-yard line. So the Eagles have it 1st and 10 on their own 20. So now let's see if the Eagles can capitalize on that turnover. That is a 4th fumble from Conway Springs. The Eagles have gotten only one of them, and that one was it right there. Here is Hines with the keeper, and Hines is going to be dropped down at the 12-yard line. A loss of 7 on that. 2nd down, 18. And the Cardinals just swept in and took Hines down for a loss. So now the Eagles, I would probably guess, would want to get back to a passing play. That seemed to work in the first half for them. And let's see what Coach Stent dials up on 2nd and long. 2nd and 17 from the 13-yard line. You have Hossman here on the near side. Hines gives it up to Jaski, who takes it right up the middle. A gain of about 4. Brings up 3rd down, 13. Right at the 16-yard line. So 5:49 remains in the 3rd quarter. Down 28-0. Third down, 14. Let's see what the Eagles dial up here. 17 seconds remain on the play clock. All right. Here is Hines with 2-1. He gets a snap off. He drops back, passes it. It is caught by Cale Batchman in the flat. Cale Batchman bobbled that, caught it, and then is brought down by a couple Cardinals over on the far sideline. A gain of 5 on the play. It is 4th down 10. 4th down 10 for the Eagles. Alec Brockian, who does all of the long snapping, so I'm assuming that this will be a punt. Brian Jaskey is the punter. Deep for the Cardinals is number 12, Taylor Wykes. And number 24, Cade Howell. And the punt is to Wykes. And Wykes is back. He jukes back to the left side, and he's got open field. And Wykes is going to go all the way and return it for a touchdown. Taylor Wykes on a huge return for the Cardinals with 4:32 remaining in the third quarter. 34-0 now is your score for the Conway Springs Cardinals. And folks, my dad once said sometimes you just got to get your butt kicked to be a man. And I'm telling you, the Eagles are not looking like the Eagles have the last 4 games. The defense has leaked like a sieve, where the past games they have not. And there's a snap over behind the swinging gate. Number 5, Kuntz gets in for the 2-point conversion, giving them a 36-0 lead. And folks, if I'm not mistaken, in this league, 35-point lead anytime in the second half, the clock will run. And we'll see what happens when we return. It's 36-0, Conway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and the Eagles are getting ready to receive this kick from Nathan Bergston. Deep for the Eagles is number 10, Logan Panning, number 24, Matthew Cook. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if this kickoff is returned for a touchdown, some lucky fan will have their name drawn out for a $50 gift card from the Eagle or Ellenwood Packing Plant, or a $50 gift card from Ellenwood Family Foods. If you'd like to have your name in the drawing, contact the high school for details. And let's hope that we can run this one back. And there's the kick. That goes to Matthew Cook. On the right side, he returns right up the middle. And it looked like he is going to be brought down right at the 32-yard line. Number 4, Lane Whitney on the stop. So now the Eagles will come out down 36-0 with 4:13, and the clock is running. And the Eagles are going to have to score, and score a lot in a hurry. All right, here we go. Hines under center, double tight. Hands the ball off to Jaskey. Jaskey up the middle. A nice gain of about 5. Call it 6. Second down 4. Yeah, we'll call it second and 6. He gained 4. So second down 6. 3:34 remains in this game, or excuse me, this quarter. Hausman brings a play in. He's going to be the lone wideout here on the near side, number 11. Drew Hines under center. Gets the ball, hands it off to number 8, Cale Batchman, who is stacked up at the 36-yard line. No gain on the play. If any, it's a 1-yard gain. So third down 6 the Eagles will face. And let's see what Coach Stent dials up right here. I want to give a shout out to our middle school football team who won a thriller last night against Central Plains. And then our middle school volleyball who also swept Central Plains, all A, B, and C levels. So give a shout out to them. And there goes Brian Jaski. He's off to the races, folks. Jaski down to the 30-yard line of the Cardinals. That's the best offensive play of the night for the Eagles. And now a penalty marker. Oh, no. Zane Zogelman on the stop. And let's see what the penalty marker is. I'm sure there was a little extracurricular activity going on there, folks. We'll see what we can figure out. Let's watch the signal. Personal foul against the Cardinals. So we're going to probably add another 15 onto that, guys and gals. And that's going to put the ball on the Cardinal 15-yard line. And the Eagles have a prime opportunity right here to score. So the personal foul after a monstrous run by Jaski gives the Eagles excellent field position. They're in the red zone of the Cardinals. And now let's see if the Eagles can capitalize on this. Hines drops back, passes it over to Binky, and Binky is shoved out of bounds right at the 7-yard line by number 4, Lane Whitney. And the Eagles will have second down 3, gain of 7 on that. So here we go. Hines under center. Gives it to Jaski. Jaski bowls his way ahead. And he is ahead to the 3-yard line where it's first and goal. 22 seconds on the clock in this third quarter. And the Eagles would like to put one on the board before this quarter's over. And they need to hurry with only 10 seconds remaining in it. And the quarter has come to an end, ladies and gentlemen. Your score 36-0 Cardinals. However, the Eagles are knocking on the door. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. I'm telling you, we have a little bit more excitement on this side of the field with the Eagle fans. They seem to be rooting on these Eagles to get this ball in the end zone, down 36-0. And we'll see what happens. The Eagles have first and goal on the 3-yard line. And so hopefully the Eagles can punch this one in. There's 12 minutes remaining in this game. The clock will run, ladies and gentlemen, so the Eagles have got to score and score fast and score a lot. Here is Hines. He gives it to Jaskey. Jaskey is stood up right in the middle, and he loses a yard on that. It's going to be first and goal now from the 4. Second and goal from the 4. Cade Howell on the stop for that. And here are the Eagles in their wishbone formation. Hines under center. Second goal from the 4. Hines tosses it out to number, let's see, that was number 10, Logan Panning. He is stopped and dropped for another 2-yard loss. It is now third and goal now from the 6. So a promising drive that started out on the 3 is now back at the 6. Third and goal for the Eagles. Let's see what they can dial up now. Here are the Eagles in their wishbone. Here is Hines. He drops back, and he is sacked back at the 14-yard line. So now Nathan Bergston with that stop. So now 4th down and 11. I thought I may have said the 14, folks. I'm sorry. This is just a long distance from up here, and I'm old with bad eyes right now. Just from here. Anyway, it is 4th and goal from the 11-yard line. This is the closest the Eagles have been to scoring. We need to get this pushed in. Uh-oh, and there is, looks like number 50 jumped the left guard. And that backs us up 5 now to the 16-yard line. So 4th and goal from the 16-yard line. And folks, when it rains, it pours. String of bad luck now for the Eagles. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we break the huddle. 4th down and goal from the 16. Here's Hines under center. He falls back, passes, he throws it up, and it is intended for number 23, Parker Scheck. It is well defended by a Cardinal, number 2, Grant Fisher. It falls incomplete, so now the Cardinals will take over 1st and 10 on their own 16-yard line. 9:03 remains in this game, and the clock is running. The Eagles, the 2-2 Eagles, have just come out and ran into a buzzsaw tonight, folks. They have played great defense, played great ball games all the way up until this moment. They're still an exciting team to watch. Let's not get our daubers down yet. Here's number 12 with the carry, Taylor Wykes. Gets it out to the 26-yard line, 27-yard line. Hossman with the tackle. We will be playing the same Conway Springs JV team Monday night at 6 in Ellenwood. So come on out. Free admission to that one. There is Robles with a stop. No gain on the play, brought down by number 3, Evan Ringwald, and number 82, Mason Moore. No gain on that. 2nd down, 10. .23 seconds remain on the play clock. As the game clock continues to tick away, Cardinals are in no hurry. And it is snapped to the up back. And he bulls his way ahead for a gain of 8. So 3rd down, 2. Drew Hines on the stop. Looked like number 33, Brian Jaskey, with the assist. So 3rd down, 2 for the Cardinals. The ball is at the 36-yard line of the Cardinals. And nothing fancy from the Cardinals, but he is stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looked like Nathan Bernstein was on the stop of that, or on the carry. The middle line of the Eagles consists of Jonathan Mason, Matt Cook, and the linebackers looked like number 50, Campbell Coleman, and 51, Devin Johnson. All them guys stacked them up. So here are the Cardinals, 1st and 10 now on their own 40-yard line. Here's the snap. And Kuntz with the carry, number 5. That is brought down by number 11, Hausman. Gain of 9, 2nd down, 1. The Eagles are packing it up tight. A lot of men in the box there. Number 82 and 33 on the stop, Mason Moore and Jaskey. Yeah, they just announced number 24, Matthew Cook, on that. I didn't see that, but if that's what they saw over there, they're the official scorers. I saw 2 different numbers, but either way, it's 1st and 10 with the Cardinals. 4:55 on the clock. And here's a new number, number 30. That looks like Blake Davis. And he carries it around the left side, a gain of 5 on the play. 2nd down, 5 for the Cardinals. Here we go. Got to make something happen, Eagles. 2nd down, 5. Ball on the Eagle 42-yard line. 4:10 remains in this game. The Cardinals have pretty much dominated the entire game. And now we have a flag and stoppage of play. It's on the offense. We have a false start on the Cardinals. That'll back them up, making it 2nd down, 10 now. The ball is now on the 46-yard line of the Cardinals, or excuse me, of the Eagles. Cardinals break the huddle from the 46-yard line. Number 12, that is Wykes with the carry. We have a penalty marker on the ground. Devin Johnson on the stop, but we have a penalty marker. And it is against the Cardinals. It is a holding call, so it'll be 10 yards from the penalty, or from the spot. That penalty will be assessed, and the ball will be back into Cardinal territory at their 46-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down, 19 for the Cardinals in their own territory at the 46-yard line. Leading 36-0, 2:35 remains in the game. And here are the Cardinals. Ball is snapped up to Bergston. gain of 2 on the play. We'll call it 3. Up to the 48-yard line. Nathan Bergston on the stop, or on the carry, I'm sorry. Looked like Brian Jaskey on the tackle. Here we go. 1:40 remains in the ball game, folks. The Eagles have run into a buzzsaw tonight. And there goes number 23, Robles. Stood up by number 75, Big John Mason, and then cleaned up by number 33, Brian Jaskey. 4th down, 11. And the Eagles next week will be at home against the Inman Tetuans. That game will be kicking off at 7. Come out early. I believe there will be a fireman hamburger fry in the park. So come out and get your hamburger. Or excuse me, pulled pork. I am corrected. Pulled pork sandwiches put on by the firemen. So come out early next week and get that, and then enjoy a football game between the Ellenwood Eagles and the Inman Tetuans. This one's going to sting for a week, guys. I'm not going to lie. The 1-3 Conway Springs are going to move to 2-3, and the Eagles are going to move to 2-3 as well. They have yet to score in district play, getting shut out last week 24-0, and now 36-0. And this will be the last play of the game on 4th down. And folks, I just want you to know that although this one stings and hurts a little bit, I want to say thank you for joining us and letting us into your homes tonight. And just because the Eagles lost, there's no need to go home and kick our dogs. The Eagles will bounce back. The Eagles will bounce back. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and